Hello, this is another tell a friend video, and this time on the question, what does the conspiracy theory have to do with the Little Prince? Now you may all know this famous book, The Little Prince. Maybe you know this cover, where you have the stars and then you have a person here standing with their hands in the pockets. And this is this book from Antoine, I think is his name, de Saint, I think that is how you spell it, Excupery, I think that is how you spell it. It's a French novelist who lived from, I think it's 1900 to somewhere before World War II ended, so maybe 44. Now, what he said is, and this is this famous quote, if you want to build a ship, don't drum up people to collect wood. Don't assign them tasks and work, but rather teach them to long for the endless immensity of the sea. Now the thing is, what has that to do with conspiracy theory? Now the thing is, in conspiracy theory, people say, so that means these evil people, maybe I draw them with red, so you have these evil people that do a conspiracy, and they hide and they meet and they discuss things, and then they, and then they come up with a plan, and then they have to do all these tasks. He does this task and he does this task and so on. And it's terribly difficult, it's extremely difficult to organize this. And this is this conspiracy theory. And there are often conspiracies where people kind of agree on that. Even normal people do that, whatever, so sit together. But to have, a really big impact, what you do, and you do that also at work. You do this, what Antoine Saint-Exupéry asked, if you want to build a ship, don't teach them these tasks, but teach them the love for something. And now the thing is, what do rich people, so if you're rich, you have power, so you have power, you have money, you have the desire to become, rich or richer, or to become more powerful, and so these are the goals, and I put them so here there, but I think they're goals, but I put here evil goals. So these are evil goals. A lot of people have, like Maria, like Gandhi or whatever, they have like good goals, good goals versus now evil goals. I say they turn into evil because, and that is what happens now. Now the thing is, if you are, you are rich, and then you have a pool of, I put them customers, and these customers are usually we, so we are here, a bunch of customers, so we have 8 billion people on the world, so that's the population, and we have each one of us has a little bit of money, and then now if I just imagine you are a rich person, so you are here, you have money, so more money, you have money, and now the thing is, the question you ask yourself, how can I get their money? So this is how to get their money. And now I would say there are thousands, hundreds of thousands of rich people. Let's put it 100,000 rich people, really rich people, like which are like more than 100 million or something like that. And then you might have 1,000 or so that have more than a billion, $10. Yeah. So these all ask, or each individually, and sometimes they meet. Obviously, they meet and talk to each other and go on holidays together and whatever, have plans. But what happens is in their brain, and now I want to draw the brain. So this is the brain of everybody, of us. All our brains work like that. And the brain has an intellect, it has a limbic system, and it has a reptile brain. So now the reptile brain, if the reptile brain has fear, then we look for a big leader. Now, what about introducing the fear to those people? And if you have fear, you stop to think. Now, the problem is, now you introduce fear to them, and then these guys usually do not have fear. They are big, they have power, they have money, so they don't have fear. So the absence of fear here. And now what happens is this quote from Antoine is actually about something that is very, very interesting. So it's this brain, sorry, this is the intellect, this is the limbic system, and this is the reptile brain. So usually, and that is just normal, here, I put it here, the limbic system has a goal, and you introduce a goal to the limbic system, and the limbic system, and now the goal is, I want to become rich. So you have an evil goal. So if the goal is here evil, your brain, the brain of that person here or here, will try to reach that. And now how does it do that? Now the thing is, the limbic system with his goal has a slave, and the slave is our intellect. So the limbic system asks the intellect, how do I reach that goal? And actually that is what Antoine discovered. Don't tell the intellect 100 tasks. You can't do that. If somebody really doesn't have a goal, then okay, you get away with like telling that person, do that, and he would work like a robot, but he's not powerful. So the powerful thing, and that is what Antoine said, is if you have a goal, a strong goal, then this limbic system of each of us and each of them, I put them each, because there's a difference. We usually don't have this goal for more power, more money. But some even have that, but maybe we don't have a lot of influence. But now, if you have a lot of money, the intellect here says, wow, what can I do? What can I do to get their money and get more power, get more money? And so what we have is, we do not have a conspiracy where they have to talk to each other, but no, they're using the quote from Antoine. They all have the same goal, and it's very easy to say that they have the same goal. Well, it's easy. What do you want to have as a goal? I want to have a new yacht. I want to have a new house. I want to have more servants. These, well, maybe yes, but the overarching goal is just give me more power, and then I stay longer. So the power translates to long, and a long duration of my family and I myself can stay longer in power. So that is the only thing they want to do. So they have these goals, and then this explains to me this conspiracy theory. We do not have a conspiracy theory, but we have the rule from Antoine Excupery, which he describes in The Little Prince, and it's a very, very wise statement. And I'm so sorry that he died at the age of 44, because I think he would have written a lot more really great novels. So think about all that, and then rethink the term conspiracy theory. Thanks for a lot. Comments are most welcome. Thank you, my friends. Bye-bye.